Hey everyone, Darren here, aka Irish Latino Reacts, Irish on the bottom, Latin American on top, and today we're watching Season 2, Episode 6 of The Expanse. So we're officially in Book 2 now, huh? But I won't know the name of that book until the end of the season, as long as I don't look it up, which I won't. But what is there to say? What I'll call the Eros saga ended insanely. I did say this in the outro of the last episode, but it bears repeating. Julie and Miller's arc, how it ended, I never saw coming. But now that I've seen it, I can't imagine it ending in any other way. I mean, why have a narrative where this ex-cop is obsessed with this woman he's never met, and even though he's never met her, he sees visions of her after her death? I mean, I've never heard of that in any other fiction. If you have, leave a comment down below, and I've never heard of that in real life either. So, of course, we're going to get some payoff. I mean, we're not watching fucking Game of Thrones. It was so cathartic for them to have a conversation finally at the very end, and Julie saying, "You belong with me." I mean, so good. I do feel like her warming up to him so quickly was a lot of the proto-molecules doing, but regardless, French kiss. Now, Julie and Miller getting together and dying at the end, like I said, makes all the sense of the world. What I'll not include in that sentiment is the proto-molecule itself and what it did to Eros. All that I did not see coming, and I'm not sitting here thinking like I should have. But you guys played me from the beginning, from the get-go, saying that this show's physics was the best, most realistic, put to visual fiction, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm not saying you guys were lying, but you played me. You played me from the beginning. You all knew what you were doing in the back of your mind, you assholes. You're setting me up. You were setting me up, and now we have some alien goo breaking the laws of physics. But all kidding aside, good job, guys. You made last two episodes, as insane and unexpected as I ever could have thought. Good job. But if you ever fucking do something like that again, I am going to motherfucking rip. So, what's next? I feel like the proto-molecule stuff is going to take a step back here for a little while. I don't think we're going into Venus's atmosphere and retrieving anything off Eros anytime soon. And yeah, I know we have the sample out there still, but regardless, I think we're just going to get a proto-molecule breather for a little bit here. Just my small prediction. We, of course, still have all the tension between Mars and Earth and the OPA on the belt and this impending war. And I think we're going to fill some of the void with more MCRN stuff, specifically Gunny stuff. I think she's going to become a more prominent character going forward, which is great. I love her character so far. I really love the leadership skills that she has shown. So without further ado, everyone, let's get into episode 6. All right into the intro. No cold open this time, which I think makes a lot of sense. Anchorage Island. No more Nauvoo, at least not by the Tycho. I imagine, it's still in commission. It didn't hit anything, so the Mormons should get their ship back. I'd really like to see them take off in this series, and then maybe there'd be like a cool side spin-off show about their journey. That'd actually be pretty cool. The Martian Congressional Republic. United Nations Mars colony.
Mars had been a colony for a long time, and it was filled
137 years ago.
Scientists and technologists humanity had to offer.
So still UN colony.
We were ready to cover ourselves and start a new nation of our own, but everything we built or mined or made was still the property of old Mother Earth.
Okay.
I was a fusion drive engineer. My wife, Katie, wanted to start having babies, like all good Martians do, but I convinced her that we should buy a second-hand yacht for me to tinker around with instead.
How did you convince her to do that?
I'd been modifying the engine to boost fuel efficiency. I wasn't expecting much, maybe 4% better tops, and I was taking it out for a test run.
You're gonna get a lot more than that, I think.
The voice interface had been problematic from the start. The original owner was Chinese, so I turned the damn thing off.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
The rest, I guess, is history.
Hit that drive button. Go, go, go. Miles per second, or meters per second, I meant to say. Epstein.
I changed everything.
The Epstein fusion drive, right?
The consensus is that Eros was a test of a new Martian zero-inertia drive. That it was something else, like a massive relativistic field generator,
Or some other bunch of science words you string together.
The one thing we do understand is that Eros was a wake-up call. Whatever it was, it's clearly the greatest technological leap since the Epstein drive.
Oh, so
And if
that's
it
the
is a
parallel
weapon,
of
given the
that first
depleted state
scene.
of our missiles, it's a weapon that will conclusively tilt the balance of power in favor of Mars.
Yeah, Earth better be scared if they think that was Mars, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a protomolecule.
I can't have missed very much.
Who's this guy?
Rocinante was closest to Eros than anyone. They might have more insight into...
The Rocinante and James Holden have gone silent, along with Fred Johnson and the Martian government. So we just have to be insightful on our own.
If there's anything left of Eros down there, we'll find it. We'll be on our way to Venus in a week.
Oh, well, there goes my prediction out the window. They're going to Venus already?
Next on our list.
They have the capability? I mean,
150
that is
missiles we launched.
such
So far, sir,
the
we've
missiles.
confirmed aboard on 100
Such a toxic atmosphere.
Tracking has been very difficult, but we're confident we'll be able to account for all the rest in short order.
All right, they're not accounting for all of them, not accounting for all 150. Rocinante, baby!
I don't know if you've heard or if you're even gonna get this. but
Leaving a
I just
message
want
for
you to
Mom?
know that I'm okay. Nah, this time I didn't run from the fight. People on this ship,
you didn't.
my friends, they helped avert a catastrophe, helped save Earth.
She'll be proud of
Get to
you.
meet them someday.
Jimmy.
One in particular. Love you, Mom.
How come you don't say love you, Mum, and Mum and Dad, and Mum and Dad, and Dad?
She was the one who held him for 9 months. I get it. Well, no, I shouldn't say I get it. I don't get it. No, I take that back. I don't get it. I don't get that.
Imagine. Must have been like on Earth watching arrows coming at you with no way to stop it.
Another thing I don't get.
The Mars didn't blow each other up out of shit.
I hope I never will.
Protomolecule turned an asteroid into a spaceship.
Nuts.
Nobody knows how or why. It's not a biotoxin or some genetic toolkit. It's alien.
Yeah.
Still want to destroy our sample.
Yes, he does. Yeah. Naomi does not. Now more than ever.
Destroy it too, you know.
Miller told me he trusted us to do the right thing, and we did.
With arrows, but not with the sample yet. You haven't done anything with the sample.
When I said we had to keep following Eros, I was ordering you, Amos and Alex, to your deaths. None of you even questioned it.
It was the right thing to do. We all felt the same.
I don't want to be the one who says who lives and who dies.
Whether you like it or not, you are the captain of this ship.
So in the interests of the smooth operations of this vessel and the morale of this crew, I just wanted to let you know that Naomi and I are together.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Here's the moment. One moment I was waiting for.
When
What
did
is
it start?
What is Amos going to think?
Just after we got out of Eros.
I knew it. God damn it!
What?
I told you.
Do they have a bet?
You lost some bet, man. Give me that. Go ahead.
Oh man.
What the hell was that? Because I like you, brother. You said it was a.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't want to touch you.
Answered.
I'm glad we had this talk.
Okay. Cool. I thought that was gonna be a bigger thing, but fine.
This is all the telemetry of the nukes the UN launched against Eros.
Okay.
Detonated them after they lost target lock. That makes sense what the abort codes are for.
Yeah, except nearly 30 of them kept on going, long after all the others aborted.
But where are they now?
That's the million-dollar question. Rossi lost track of them when we were chasing Eros. Right?
Eee.
Megatons of thermonuclear ordnance, state-of-the-art guidance systems, and somehow 30 of them didn't get that self-destruct message.
Huh. There they are. Oh, someone knew where they were going. All right, back
My
to
drive was
Epstein.
looking better, way better than I ever expected. Fuel efficiency was through the roof, 100 times better than anyone had even thought possible. A once-in-a-generation breakthrough. And that was the whole problem.
Whoa,
See, a
12,000
high G burn
meters
hurts
per
like
second?
hell. I felt like someone was standing on my chest. It was getting harder for me to breathe or talk.
Uh-oh.
Shut down. Main.
Yeah, what I was just thinking. You gotta. Well, you turned off the press to
The
restore
talking
voice.
wouldn't made any difference. The acceleration was making my body so damn heavy it was getting hard to even move.
That's a sensation I'd never need to feel.
Because the most dangerous thing about being in a high G burn is that if it goes on too long, it'll kill you.
I was about to say, nothing but death up there. I like my pale blue dot. Plenty for me.
Eros Station was under quarantine, the result of a mysterious bioweapon unleashed by Mars, which Mars believes was unleashed by us, which we did not. Suddenly, Eros, the entire asteroid, moves in a way that practically defies every single known law of physics. Now, Janus thinks that means there's a new Martian weapon. Doesn't make any sense at all that Mars would want to test their groundbreaking technology in a biohazard zone that they themselves created.
I suppose not.
So what if this bioweapon isn't a bioweapon after all? What if it is responsible in some way we can't yet fully understand for Eros moving? I believe Eros was infected by an entirely new order of technology, something from somewhere else, somewhere beyond the reach of our species.
Yep, you're onto something, man.
The Eros incident was our first contact with alien life.
My file for what to do if an advanced alien species comes calling. It's 3 pages long. It begins with step 1, find God.
I thought it was going to be 0 pages.
To Venus. You can pull the strings and get me on that ship. I will be your eyes and your ears. I'll be your
Venus
back channel to everything we find, unfiltered by Janus and Aaron Wright.
Is coming into the picture. That's crazy.
Let me prove I'm right.
Can't wait to see Venus. I mean, it's just like gonna be a bunch of toxic gas. The surface. It is a rock too. But is that supposed to be Miller on the wall there? I don't like that depiction whatsoever. He should have kept the beard. He should have kept the motherfucking beard.
These aren't rock hopper mining nukes. These are planet busters, designed to evade the best defense systems. If the wrong person picks them up, it could be a problem.
Especially if they're smart enough to remove the countermeasures. The missiles could be retargeted and sent right back at the inners.
This doesn't seem to be bothering you. Why is that?
Because I've got the missiles.
After the UN gave us guidance control, our techs were able to lock out some of the abort codes and override the drives.
We scooped them up.
That
and
makes
brought
some
them back
sense.
to Tycho, inside
I
gas
should've known.
freighters and ore ships.
We could use some help removing the countermeasures.
The only thing those weapons are good for is first strike.
Well, they're good for a lot of things. They can be used as deterrents or a bargaining chip.
Earth and Mars are still in the dark about the problem.
I hear Johnson.
We need to
I hear
tell
Johnson.
everything we know about it. We need to tell everyone.
And exactly what should we tell them? That is alien technology that we barely comprehend? That would cause system-wide panic. Until we get more information.
I agree.
We need to keep this under wraps. Eros changed everything. Earth and Mars are scared. And whenever that happens, Belters always lose.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Need to 2 team ships. Irrite kote fadan recite. Hey. Hold on there, partner. Whoa. Better back off and settle down, you hear? What the hell? Amos? Jesus Christ, Amos!
He's protecting you, man. He got your back. Got your back.
You okay?
What are you doing here? You live here or something?
Yeah, I got a flop next door.
Next door's a brothel.
Yeah.
Did I mention Game of Thrones?
You two enjoy
Brothel?
yourself.
I want to know where you and I stand.
Would have thought that was pretty clear by now.
It isn't.
It isn't.
I've been straight with you since the first time I approached you after the Donninger. I have done exactly what I said I was going to do. But now I'm getting the feeling that you're not being straight with me.
I understand paranoia is the natural state of mind for a soldier.
After you left Arrows with Miller, first time, on your way back, you cut thrusts for nearly 5 hours with 4.
To hide the sample.
Looking through our nav logs.
Yeah, you got me curious.
On the way out, Amos was forced to kill a friend of Miller's. They needed some time to work through that. And then Miller wanted to give his friend a proper burial at sea, which means that it's
cover.
Not your goddamn business.
Good cover, Holden, real quick. Wow. You know, that is partial truth.
With all of you. Earth, Mars, the Belt, the OPA. It's all bullshit.
What do you mean?
Shouldn't be any teams.
Oh, well.
It's a beautiful dream, son. And I hope you're around to see it come true. But in this world that we live in order to survive, you have to pick a side.
You're on bodies millions and millions of miles away. No. Even from state to state in the U.S., you feel like you're on different teams sometimes, with certain things. I'm not saying it's anything of this magnitude, but I'm from Rhode Island. Connecticut? Fuck Connecticut.
At the rate my drive was burning.
If anyone's from Connecticut, please don't unsubscribe. Please, please, please.
Which I have to say was amazing. Aside from the fact that I'd be dead long before then.
This guy's in some deep shit. Epstein? Solomon Epstein. He doesn't look like a Solomon.
Katie would realize that I was in trouble. She'd figure out a way to help me.
Is that a weird thing for me to say? I mean, I shouldn't say stuff like that. I'm sorry. Sorry. 2024.
It was my
Touch the button. He's not even at 10 G's. Alex was talking about 20 G's. Maybe that was an exaggeration on Alex's part. Or maybe like he doesn't have like the juice that the Rossi has. Silver bullet in the spine. I wonder how he gets out of this. Or maybe he doesn't, and maybe they discover the technology afterwards.
Got a minute?
What's on your mind?
I think we should let people know about Miller and Julie Mao. Not all the details. Nothing about the protomolecule, just about them. A Belter and an Earther who was an OPA member that sacrificed themselves to save the cradle of humanity. The inners need to hear that.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn them into a story.
A
love story. Oh, got it.
Might help cool things down a bit. I want people to know about Miller. He
Yeah,
was
me
a good
too,
man.
Naomi.
He was a pain in the ass, suicidal ex-cop who got the job done. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, all right. That's good. I like that.
Fred saw what the protomolecule did to Eros, and now he's going to squeeze every ounce of information out of Kodazar's head to figure out how it works. He wants to control it.
Fred's trying to protect the belt.
Or so he claims.
Well, I think he is. I really do.
It's too dangerous to leave our sample out there anymore.
Oh, conversation about
We
the
have to
sample. All
destroy
right.
it.
Knew this was coming.
Here's another option. We can give our sample to Mars.
What?
Think about it. They're the only players in this whole goddamn game that didn't do any of the bad stuff.
They nuked Phoebe.
No, they saw something real nasty going on down there, and they just wanted to keep Earth out of it.
Or keep what they found there a secret.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about, as usual. Mars has the best scientists in the system. If anyone can think of something good to do with that shit, it's them.
Since when has Mars done anything that wasn't in the interest of Mars?
They saved our lives for starters.
If any side believes they have a strategic advantage by using the protomolecules, then eventually someone will. And then we're going to have another Eros or worse. The only way to prevent that is to destroy it.
I'm on Holden's side 100%.
Dresden wasn't working alone.
I wasn't until he said that, and he really put it well that way.
We just might.
Yeah, only remaining
When
sample.
Dresden's people lost the Anubis.
I always
Stopped
felt
the
like he
project
did.
Dead in its tracks, which tells me protomolecule samples aren't easy to come by. We vaporized the Anubis. Phoebe, the original source, was destroyed. We broke Dresden Station down to the bolts. Nothing was there. And Eros burned up in Venus. We are this close to getting rid of it once and for all.
We should kill it, drive into the goddamn sun.
I'm with Paladin. I'm with Paladin.
It's the only way.
But if they do destroy it, then narratively that tells me it's not the last sample. Into the sun. Into the sun.
I'm right about this.
All right, you don't have to say that then. I mean, she's gonna do it. It's fine. It's happening.
It's done.
Oh, Naomi. Oh. Okay. All right, Naomi. Let's see if you're playing with fire there. Back to the past.
Sooner or later, it happens to us all.
Get crushed by
you,
gravity.
Everyone we love. And what usually kills you is a stroke.
They keep showing that thing. What is that?
Because with my drive, the Epstein drive,
maybe this guy does
Mars would
die.
be able to move outward, colonize the belt, and remake the solar system. My drive would give us the edge we needed to finally break free from Earth and build a new world for ourselves. That's the wonderful and terrible thing about technology. It changes everything.
Well, I agree with that. Smartphones, anyone? Now I have ADHD like the rest of us. Because of that damn fucking phone. Ganymede, Agricultural Station, Joint UN and MCRN Facility. Okay, joint. So are we still in the past? No. If they're... Yeah, okay. There's Gunny and her crew, so...
Those UN grunts are definitely loaded for bear.
You really believe Earth is going to try to take this station?
Why else would we be here? To guard soybeans, apparently.
So that's Jupiter. I could tell by the red, red dot, big red dot.
Is this what passes for action with you Navy type, sir?
Look on the bright side, Marine. At least you're finally off the bus.
You know, I really hope Eros was our tech. Be nice to have something in our back pocket to turn Earth to slag if need be.
Well, fortunately for our species, no human being is dumb enough to put you in charge, Hillman.
Maybe shoot the soybeans, sir.
Only if they shoot first. Stickman, you're getting a little close to the UN line. Back
I like
off.
something a
Maintain
lot.
2 clicks, minimum separation.
Okay.
Understood, Overwatch. Stickman 1 out.
So it really is a joint base. You know, there's that line. The Blues, the Yanks, the Cowboys.
You in the mood to talk?
Julian Miller. There's a story.
About the friends we choose to keep. Like Jules Pierre Mao.
He's a good man, Christian.
Maybe he was once, but it's quite clear now that he was involved with Eros.
Yeah, she is on
proof that that's the case.
on
His
him.
daughter was working with the OPA to stop him.
So you really believe that he was trying to destroy the Earth? Is that right?
He was playing with powers he couldn't control. Have you had any contact with him?
I have no idea where he is.
He trusts you. And if he helps us, he can keep a semblance of the life he's always known.
Semblance. Ernright getting pretty nervous here.
You're really willing to cut him a deal?
Yes. And for anyone who could help us understand what we're dealing with.
I can reach out to his family. They'll be able to reach him. Maybe they can help him turn himself in.
And please let them know
She really
that
wants
if
to
they can't,
cut him a deal.
I will rain hellfire down on them all. I will freeze their
okay.
assets, cancel their contracts,
Took a
cripple
turn.
their business. And I have the power to do it, because I am the fucking hero who helped save Mother Earth from the cataclysm that Jules Pierre Mao unleashed. Tell his children that government is more powerful than any corporation. And the only reason they think it tilts the other way is because we poor public servants are always looking for some fat private sector's payoff down the road. But I'm not looking. And by the time they can pull the strings to force
She
me
can't be
out,
bought.
it'll be too late. Their family will be ruined.
Wow.
Their mother, the children, their children, all of them pariahs, outlaws, hunted and on the run for the rest of their days until we find them and nail each and every last one to the wall.
She's throwing haymakers. Where did
Make
this
sure
come
you
from?
Tell them that.
Holy fuck. Christian. Freaking fiery god right there. Holy crap. That like went from 0 to 100 in under 8 seconds. Ernright. Holy shit. What are you gonna do now, man? What is she doing?
I'd suggest discharging the gyros first.
I wasn't expecting your help.
Belters have to help each other. No one else will. Mogufo told to check the Sukiteva.
Che to pensare todo him. Inte mi vedi.
I wonder how established the language is. Like, is it anywhere close to, you know, Elvish from Tolkien? I doubt it, but I wonder if there is at least, you know, something behind it, some pre-planning.
What do we have here? It's not one of ours.
So, some type of drone. The greenhouses here. They just say soybeans. What's going on? They're looking over the line.
Overwatch, this is Stickman. We are registering movement on the UN line. 6 Marines. About 2.3 clicks out on foot, closing fast. They appear to be charging us.
No. Yeah, you're definitely getting jammed. What is... Wait, 1, 2...
Stickman, are you under attack?
The comms are being jammed from the surface. We need to boost our signal.
So we're still in blackout. 1 minute out.
God damn it, I need a surface visual now!
What is going on? Were those pentagonal structures the greenhouses? Oh wait, no, they were ships in the air. Oh, were they like big solar panels? So the UN is approaching from the other side. Those. So yeah, these seem like solar panels of some sort to like feed the greenhouses. This is my guess right now, and someone just destroying them. What is? Oh, railgun. Oh yeah. No, son. No, damn it! I liked him. He was a good leader. He wasn't like an asshole or anything. He was hard when he needed to be. That sucks. Man. So, like, the crops on that moon, I think began with the G. I can't remember at the moment. Damn, those are all... Ooh. Those are all gonna be gone. Is that one of Gunny's crew? Ugh. Gunny has to still be alive. No way. We're not losing her. Not after my prediction. Okay, her helmet still is cracked, but still intact. I think she's gonna be all right. Well, she just needs to get help. Is that drone again? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh my god, is that like... Is that proto-molecule shit? Definitely alien. Woo! Okay. Alright, so now that it's getting later, it's, you know, a little after the middle of September now, I feel like I'm going to need to upgrade my lighting because, I don't know, like I said a couple episodes ago, I'm not great at the lighting. I know it's not as important as the audio. I'm very good at the audio because I have a history with that. But yeah, hopefully I'll upgrade the lighting soon. I'm sure you guys don't mind too bad. I've seen worse than this. I really have. So, that thing at the end, what was that? I mean, it was obviously alien, and I could see some, like, it was, like, mostly dark, but it had some blue-esque type trim, so that tells me proto-molecule. I mean, come on, that blue is very distinct, so it's got to be related. And here I thought we were going to get a breather from the proto-molecule stuff, but no, they're going down to fucking Venus already, which is nuts. And I'm so excited for it. What comes to mind? I know this is random. I'm sorry, but Stephen King is one of my favorite authors, and one of my favorite little short stories of his has to do a little bit with Venus. So let's see if you guys can figure out which one that is in the comments. See if anyone knows. Just Venus is in just a small part of it. But back to that alien thing. Like, holy crap. Is Gunny going to be okay? Is she going to get abducted? At least my prediction of getting more Gunny time was definitely right. The fact that we lost Sutton really, really sucks. I really liked him. Like I said in the reaction, I thought he was a good leader. He had a good balance of being a little jokey, yet being hard when he needed to be, but always being very fair. I mean, I would have loved to serve under him if I ever had served in my life. I never have, of course. But yeah, so that's really nuts. And that planet off of Jupiter begins with a G. I think all the greenhouses are not going to have their light anymore. Someone blew up what I think are those solar panels. So that's going to be like some type of humanitarian disaster with, all those crops, I guess, like not dying perhaps and not getting shipped off to, it seems like both Earth and Mars depends on it because it was a joint, conglomerate there. So let's see. Naomi, she did not shoot the protomolecule sample into the sun, which, like, oh God. Naomi, I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you know what you're doing. Like I said, though, if it had gone into the sun, then that would have told me that there are other samples out there, just narratively, because I know the protomolecule is not done. Even when in the intro, when I said we were going to get a breather, I know it's not done. So we still have that sample. So maybe narratively, that tells me that is the last sample in the solar system. Well, but now with this alien guy popping up, I don't know. But that is very intriguing that the crew might have the last or one of the last samples of it. And I think Paladin is going to blow a top when he finds out that Naomi didn't shoot it into the sun. But then he would just do it himself. So I feel like she's going to keep that to herself I think she's going to keep that to herself for quite a while, actually, for several episodes at least. That's just another one of my predictions there. All right, Christian, like, whoa, what a scene with her in Ernright's office. She was going hot. She was like going a million miles an hour, and really great acting, some of her best acting that I've seen. And it really took a turn. I thought it was going to be a pretty ho-hum scene, non-confrontational, amicable, but no, definitely not. Like, she pretty much told Ernright without telling him directly that, like, she knows Mao is responsible and Ernright is, like, in lockstep with Mao, and like they have some type of relationship. She basically told her to his face without actually saying the words, going right up to it. So yeah, I imagine he's feeling nervous. So what is this about her cutting Mao a deal? Would he take that? He was intrigued when she said she would, though I don't know why it would solely be her decision, because Ernright is her boss. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. Am I forgetting to talk about any other part of the episode? I feel like I am, but I'll catch up with it in the intro of next episode, episode 7, if I miss anything. Thank you, everyone, for watching this on YouTube. If you like my reaction style, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Hit that bell. You know it helps to grow the channel, all that good stuff. You've heard the spiel before, and if you want to support me further, you can find my Patreon down in the description below. It is always the best way to support me if you want full-length reactions early. Full-length reactions at all, and edited reactions early. All right, everyone, thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next reaction of The Expanse.